Boys, girls, attack helicopters.
Well,
Platypussies. Platypi, platypussies.
Okay.
Donkeys from
Welcome.
Thailand.
Welcome to
Don't
our
bring
very
them into
first
this.
podcast. And the name of this one, name currently in production.
No, it's not.
Prototyping.
It's official.
Prototype name. Welcome to the Pisscast!
Woo! Episode 1, baby.
Episode 1!
Piss on these cats.
Let's piss on. Get pissed on!
Just imagine going to the hospital. Hey, I'm here to piss on your cast.
Oh,
I'm not signing it.
I
Piss
said-
on
I
it.
thought you guys were talking about peeing on cats.
I thought you said cats.
That's
yeah.
my
It's
bad.
cats.
I thought he said cats.
I said
I mean, I'd pee
no
on a cat, too.
pun humor, or else I was going to kill myself.
Okay.
Bro, don't you pee
Ideal.
on pussies?
No,
unless they
cats.
really want you to.
Bro.
You know?
Just imagine if the audio didn't actually sync, and so everybody's seeing us talk first, and then they hear the audio, so it's like
And
a
we
Japanese
record this for an
anime.
hour, and then
Yeah, I get some mega
nothing's-
fucked, or my
yeah.
phone dies in the middle of this.
Joe's phone is already dead.
Your shit's charging.
It is charging. So,
Alright, so,
Oh yeah,
that
just
was
make sure we're still
always,
going.
always good.
all right,
it's
I'm next.
portable.
So the first official sponsor, actually, of the Pisscast is Monster.
He's
You didn't
lying.
know.
It's not official.
He's
Again.
he's trying to get Monster to sponsor.
Anything you hear on this podcast, please take it with a grain of salt. If we were sponsored by Monster, we'd be decked out in Monster gear right fucking now.
No, I
So,
wouldn't.
anyway,
I
shut
have
the
a
fuck
monster
up.
cock, baby.
Anyway,
The monster cock. He's got the monster balls.
Every time, right before Rem starts doing the deed, he has to say, "Unleash the beast."
trademark.
That's copyright.
Copyright.
Every time he whips his dick out,
Part
it
of a
sounds like when you
contract.
crack open a can of monster.
No, but it's the twist top one.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, it's a
Bottoms up, and the devil laughs.
solid.
all right.
I'm
Listen,
fucking lit.
I think we get right into it.
Rem's gonna
Question
Get right
one.
into it. Question number 1.
Starting the fucking series off on a shit.
We all
Rem-
have pretty distinct opinions on this, but
You're the only one who doesn't share all of our opinions.
exactly. That's why I'm gonna have to.
Really?
defend
We
myself.
all have distinct opinions.
No,
Distinct.
we all
Rem
have the
has a
same
distinct
You have
opinion
no
that's wrong.
No,
No.
Let me,
Hold
let
on.
me
I
get the
haven't
question
heard
out.
Rem's
Let me get the
opinion
question
yet.
out first. All right, AT&T girl from the commercials. Not if you look her up on Google and look through those images,
Bro, it's the same girl.
no.
Shut the
because she's
fuck
got
up.
Different pictures. The ones on the commercials.
Different
Is the AT&T girl hot or not? State your opinion. Reason why.
All right, Rem. I think you should tell us.
Me?
I have
Opinion
two
first.
reasons.
Okay, you start off because you're all about the
Joe's
tits
starting
and
off.
the ass. That's all you're.
No, I
about.
was just gonna say one tit, left tit. You know,
One tit, just the left,
Left
one?
it. Nothing
No.
else.
I did this.
Is the left tit bigger?
right tit, left tit.
What
I
is
just
it?
fucked it up. So I had
One
one
tit,
fish,
left tit.
one fish, two fish, left tit, right
blue
tit.
fish? I don't know what.
Left
That's
fish.
funny.
Blue tit.
I hope it's not blue.
One
It
tit,
could
two
be.
tit,
Yo,
red
it's
tit,
dead.
blue tit.
What was that one movie though where they there was a chick with one tit in the middle of her chest?
Oh no.
Is that an
I saw
actual
a porn
thing?
It was
Oh,
a
are you
movie.
talking about not?
No, it was a
Total
movie.
Recall. You think
That was
Total
three
It
Recall?
might have been.
Well, I
bro.
know, but
Did
like
she had 3
Three
tits.
tits.
That's triple the fun.
That's
Anyway,
what she said.
mathematically,
So
no.
you just think she's hot because she's got big,
and she has a good
she's got a
personality.
nice rap.
Yes.
No, you can't tell her personality on the commercial.
I don't know.
seems
She's trying
nice.
to sell you a cheap ass phone.
She seems...
Fuck.
Yeah, through a shitty
Nice.
phone service.
Yeah.
5G, man, apparently.
I bet she's a 5G.
Apparently.
She's making a big deal.
At least double.
5 grams.
At least double.
All right, my opinion is, bro. You look at her face. All right,
She's got a cute face.
block the tits out. Okay, her cheekbones are just as big as her tits, bro. It's like Mount Everest on her face. You cannot get down with that, bro.
That's very, very.
You don't have to get down on it.
Listen,
You
and
go
then
down.
and then I don't know about y'all, but bangs. I don't know bangs. I don't fuck with bangs, bro. Like bang
Okay.
energy sucks ass.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Bangs on Joe. No,
No.
you don't.
What?
Banging
So
Mac,
you're
banging
telling me-
Mac.
Why you gotta bring my forehead in there?
Let me tell you something good about bangs though is you're hitting that from the front. The bangs are just going.
Wait.
I'm looking her up. I'm trying to see if she really
you
do got
don't
those
fuck with
massive
young,
cheekbones.
like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Brie Larson.
We talking like
Who the fuck is
middle
Brie
school?
Larson?
Is
Envy.
I
She's
don't
Captain Marvel.
I was gonna say
young.
Captain
young,
Marvel, that liberal fuck.
young
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
I'm
From
a
pass.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Don't fucks with it.
She was also in 21 Jump Street.
What?
Yeah,
She's
she
also-
was. She was.
Apparently, she's also one of the hardest actors to work with.
Yeah,
next to
she's-
like
yeah,
Shia LaBeouf.
that's what I've
Shia
heard, too.
LaBeouf, So
Shia LaBeouf.
Which is
Shia LaBeouf.
insane because I heard that Don Cheadle's also kind of hard to work with.
Mike
I've heard that about
Myers
him.
fired a guy on the set of
Cat in the Hat. One Punch Man.
No, not Cat in the
Austin
Hat.
Powers.
No, it's the one where he's got the long hair.
Love Guru.
Wait,
No.
Mike Myers?
Yeah, Wayne's World. I think it was Wayne's World. He
Mike
fired
Myers.
somebody.
I've never seen any of these
He
movies.
fired somebody on the set of
I thought
Wayne's
Mike
World because
Myers
he
was a
looked at him
serial
wrong.
killer.
Michael
Yes.
Myers from Halloween.
Mike
Myers
Mike
is an
Myers was
Mike
The
Myers
OG
was
Mike
Shrek.
Myers, the better
Austin
Mike
Powers,
Myers.
Shrek. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I
Anyway,
thought all
he
did was
fired.
kill people.
I think it was Wayne's World. He fired somebody on Wayne's World for looking at him wrong in the morning.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So he's pretty hard to work with.
Well, why do you think he hasn't been cast in a movie in how long? I mean, the latest cast I can think of was Inglourious Basterds, and he was in that movie for 2 minutes.
I
He
just
was
haven't seen all of it.
Yeah, he was the English general or whatever.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Wow. Okay. See, I've seen Inglourious Bastards. That's literally Shrek, and that's about it.
You've never seen Cat in the Hat?
Or Austin
No, I haven't.
Cat in the
Fuck
Hat used to
off.
give me nightmares as a kid, bro.
Oh, dude,
You're not just wrong. You're stupid.
watching
And
that
you're ugly,
now.
just like your mom.
I'll get you.
It'll look like
Like
a,
a couple-
bloody accident.
A couple months ago, like rewatching that now as an adult, holy
There's
fuck!
so
no.
many
It's
good
so
jokes.
great, dude. So many
How,
one-liners.
they get away with so much shit.
It's
Like when
great.
he unfolds the fucking picture
Right.
and
Yeah,
his hat goes up.
I think
Dirty hoe.
Straight legit.
I'm just
sorry,
kidding,
I
baby. I
love
love you.
I think I'd still
when he
be
goes
scared.
to like murder that fucking kid.
Yeah, the baseball bat. That was a meme for a while.
Yeah.
It's a good
All right,
meme.
Mevins.
You pay this woman to sit on babies? It's
crazy.
That's disgusting.
I do it for
for
free.
nothing.
Solid.
I don't know what's going on.
Good job.
All right, listen.
Would you like
what,
to
what's
sign
your,
my
what would you,
AT&T girl.
what would you rate her out of 10?
All right, Joe, you spoke yours out of 10. What do you think?
7.
All right, 7.
7. I'm gonna have to go right in the middle. 5.
All right, is it up to me?
So she's doable.
Listen, I'd have to talk to her, be like, yo, what's good? And then she'd be like, yo, you trying to buy a phone? Like, no, I ain't
You
trying
see
to buy
that video
a
of her
phone.
cutting up a coconut?
Yes.
No.
Oh, that's a pretty good
It's a
video.
I don't know. I'd have to say 5.
5. 5 for you.
Because
7
I ain't
for
about,
Joe.
like, tits and
Look
ass.
it up.
Alright.
She fucking.
I don't want to
All
look
right,
it up.
Not now, but
So it's up to me now.
Everybody's got to share. Come
All right.
on.
So for the first couple of commercials, when I first saw her, it's like her hips up. You don't even get to see her legs. It's hips up. You know, it's pretty good. Cute face, nice tits, and pretty good body. But her fucking arms, noodles, as most women are. You know, I'm not into big bicep women or anything. You know, it's anyway. Her next couple of commercials. The most recent ones have her whole fucking body in there. And let me tell you, what swayed my opinion over on her.
Don't say it.
Holy fuck, them fucking legs and those hips, dude. I don't know about you guys,
Ryan's
but
a leg
I am
man.
100%.
Are you not?
I'm an everything man.
Thug up.
I'm
gap.
100. Fuck thigh gap! Anyway, AT&T girl doesn't have thigh gap. Absolutely perfect. Legs, fucking solid 12 out of 10. Either way, I am a big ass man over tits man, and I will take ass over tits any day.
Really?
So in my opinion, that chick is a solid 9.5.
Jason?
You're more of an ass man?
Yes.
Speak up, please. I think you can't beat a nice, good set of real
You
boobies.
can't
You know,
beat.
just like good old fashioned real boobies.
All right.
You know, I can't stand a
Yeah.
fake tit.
How do you know they're not fake though?
One, but
They're
what
not.
about 2?
Oh, I can't. It's even worse. At least one fake tit, you got one real one.
Yo, that'd be fucked up, bro.
So solid what out of what?
I don't know. I think it's crazy. I think I was telling people she was hot before people started realizing it.
No, he's the reason I realized she was hot.
I
Like-
never.
I was over
Probably-
here one day and he's like, "God damn the AT&T girl!" I was like,
Couple
"What?"
weeks-
He's like, "Bro, look her
You know what's
up."
crazy? That's exactly what my dad said.
A
When I
couple
was-
weeks.
Raji coming in here.
Yeah, literally.
We're calling you out, Roger.
I was making my Pop Tarts and I heard him. He was watching.
Why did that get you so good?
Shit.
I can
just
just
telling
imagine
a
like
story.
little 5-year-old Rem walking up to the toaster. The counter's like right here. He's waiting.
Bro,
for
the
popcorn.
counter's still that tall.
He turns
dog.
around, he looks at the TV and sees the AT&T like the AT&T girl, and fuck. That's what he says. Fuck.
No, listen, the Pop Tarts pop up and Dad's like, "Damn, that AT&T chick." And then
Like, what'd you say, Dad?
And-
I didn't know you were here.
This was like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not.
Yeah, the AT&T girl hasn't been relevant that long, right?
Yeah.
No, but I told you about it before the memes started showing up.
I
'Cause
know.
She was an OG hottie, you know? Gotta
Okay.
respect the
Next.
hustle.
And she's got a decent face.
Thank you. You said face first. I want to shake your hand right now. But it's
Then
COVID,
shake
so I
it.
can't.
She's bitch, buddy.
We gotta respect it.
Okay. And then she's
Yeah,
got
perspective's all off. We're actually all 8 feet apart right now.
How?
12 and a half.
Perspective on the camera.
It's called
That's
yeah.
what's up.
It is a optical illusion.
So
Corona
if I met you halfway across this table right now and kissed you on the lips, we'd only be about 6 feet apart.
Yes.
Yeah, see, 'cause if you reach all the way out, see how we don't even touch yet?
Yep.
That's crazy.
See, like,
Just barely.
wild.
We're not
See,
touching.
Yeah,
There's
but
actually
that
like
means
3 foot between us still.
Anyway,
if you put a tape measure out right now, easily 12 feet apart.
easily. Yeah.
God damn, now I know why you think your dick is big, bro. You think that's 12 feet.
I've
He
never
never
once
said
said
What do
my
you think
dick
6
big.
inches is?
I've never heard Joseph
About 3 foot.
talk about it.
About tree fitting.
All right. Anyway, what were you?
You were getting at. You said face, and I was proud of you.
Decent body. You know, her voice doesn't annoy the shit out of me.
Yep. It's a very
That's-
basic
yeah.
woman voice.
Yeah. So I think a solid 8 out of 10 on that woman.
All right,
just
all right.
just because why not? You know.
Yeah.
Solid. Now I'm gonna go back to mine because Jason's disagreeing with me with the ass versus tits thing.
Listen,
Just her.
So now
All
we're
right.
I feel like
Now
we
here's
gotta
why you gotta
filter
be.
this a little bit, Chief.
Yeah, we're already 15 minutes in. Like, we gotta.
Hey, keep it going. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck
like-
up.
Oh, that's
We
okay.
gotta-
This
we
is
gotta
that's the
have
whole
more
point of a
topics.
podcast.
Yeah,
We've hit it.
We'll get there. We'll get
Okay.
there.
Well, here's the next
If we
topic.
still come back to the AT&T.
Let's
Here's
go.
the next
Let me hear
topic:
it.
ass versus tits. Reason why I'm an ass man,
God
and there's a long, elaborated reason why I'm an ass man. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you right
Oh, I
here.
can't wait to hear
So
this.
I don't know
imagine.
how it can be that
All right.
elaborate.
I'm
So
excited. guys.
what do you relate to a chick that's got really nice fit legs and a nice fit ass? She is relatively fit and in good shape.
Hey, Ryan, could you say fit one more time?
Fit.
All right.
Anyway, she's relatively in good shape. Now, a chick with giant tits, bro, that could be fat under them tits, dude. And you could be
Usually,
looking
it
down a
has to
couple
be.
inches, and fuck her hips. Her hips are wider than fucking Mount
It
Kilimanjaro.
ain't pecs, bro. It's boobs.
Either way, hips wider than Mount Kilimanjaro, vagina longer than a fucking
What, a fucking Nile?
a fucking long bed Chevy pickup. Why the fuck would you want that? A chick with nice legs, that includes the hips too. So anything above the hip, unless she's shaped like a straight up like arrow, you know where the leg. Well, okay, there was one chick that I did see that was straight up a triangle. I don't want to mention her name.
Straight Dorito chip.
But
out
one of
here,
our
bro.
friends, she looked like a straight up triangle. Legs fucking nice. You got past the hips.
Wait.
Triangle.
Wow.
That's how exaggerated it was too. Like that exact noise. That's how I'm using to
who is
describe
it?
it. I don't want to say it.
You
Yeah,
can bleep it.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah, just.
I guess I could
censor
bleep it. Hey, editing Ryan, bleep this. His girlfriend.
Oh!
She was a
I know.
straight up triangle, bro.
She looked like
A geometric
the
shape.
flounder from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Because it's triangle and then bam.
I've seen her before.
I know. I was just making sure.
Oh my god, that's
All right,
good.
continuing.
Anyway,
You know,
that's
it's bad when you can look at someone and then you feel fat. You know what I'm saying?
Why'd you look at Joe after you said that?
I was looking at fucking Robo.
And then you made eye contact with Joe.
Robo
Bender.
bitch.
Time
Bender.
slowed
You
down
know
for a
who
minute and he
Bender
looked at
is?
me. It
I
was
don't know his
like,
name. What the shit?
Bite my
can
shiny
hear his
metal
heartbeat.
ass.
calling you out, motherfucker.
Alright.
I don't know why you didn't look behind him and look at Guy Fieri over there.
Guy Fieri.
It's Flavor Town.
Flavortown, bitch.
Joe, are you more of a tits or an ass man?
I really feel like this is not the topic of conversation
Yeah,
that we
be
should be
honest.
putting on YouTube.
Why?
I'm
We put.
coming-
Have you seen the other shit that we put on YouTube? By the way, watch our other videos, please. Anyway, yeah, they're bad. We'll be fine. No worries. This is called the Pisscast. For Christ's sakes.
Okay, I'm gonna say ass.
All right, so pissed or shit there
Well, in what sense?
on your chest.
Shit. Because it stays long.
Oh Jesus!
Oh God.
Actually, come.
What?
That's
Adhesive,
Sit
natural.
on your
adhesive.
chest, not in your mouth.
Well, if it's in my mouth, then definitely shit.
All I can think of is that Family episode when Peter has to shit in his quagmire with his fucking toilet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
what'd you say?
Ass.
I
You
said
make a
ass.
valid point, Ryan.
But also if it's too
So-
big of an ass, it could be cottage cheese.
I
ass.
like legs.
No, see that's
legs,
where
like
the
tits,
ass like
I gotta be honest.
connoisseur comes
It's not
in.
a priority.
That's me. I am the ass
Room's more of a
connoisseur.
personality type, ain't you?
I guess it depends
This
on
is
what
true.
side you're
This
hitting it
is
from.
true.
So, an ass connoisseur, you look at an ass, you're like, okay, that bitch got hail dents. That's like
best
used
thing-
car lot hail dents.
When you're looking for a lady, bro, and you look at her eyes, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just hits you. You feel it in your soul.
Oh,
That's what you want.
I know who you're talking about. Hardy. Look into his eyes, and it's just like, damn.
What a gay.
Okay.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Actually, you know who's, speaking of eyes, you know who's got really good eyes?
Fucking
Why are you looking at me?
You know, because you know.
Is it
She was in Baywatch.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Alexandra Daddario.
Yeah, she got nice eyes.
Bro, the Campbell
I don't know what
family's
you're
got
talking
really nice eyes.
Go baby blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in
Some Frank Sinatra
Lunker's new girlfriend.
Cammy Cakes.
She has green eyes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like
Legitimately
super
green.
green.
You ever seen a black girl with blue eyes?
Yes.
Good God.
That is rare as
They
fuck.
pop.
Would you ever
Yeah.
date a black?
Yeah, let's just leave that out.
I got
job.
this. This is kind of like a tail off that same shit. You got to rate every member of the squad out of 10. You gotta give a
On the
reason.
what?
Feel free to roast. 10 scale.
Feel free to roast.
Feel free to
Okay,
roast.
dime piece.
No,
Nine.
out of 10. And why? Roast his ass right now.
Dime piece.
Okay, what about what?
His eyes. His glasses. I don't know. This funny. He is the
Wait,
best
dropping the
wingman.
N-word.
He's just-
Actually,
God
no,
damn
like
it.
Max, 100%
I
is
gotta
the
be
best
really cautious.
wingman.
Why?
Once in
Why
this.
is that?
Because he will hang around, but he won't hang around too much. Like he
knows how
will
to play
watch
the
you
game.
and
Oh,
make sure.
for you. Got you.
Well,
In
anybody.
general, he knows how to play the game.
He will watch you to make sure he is paying attention to what you're doing and make sure you're doing it right, but he won't be so close that they notice.
He's also, like, a gentleman.
And he's not like Andrew, who just comes over and starts eating nachos with the girl you're trying to meet.
Maybe he's trying.
Andrew,
Sad
fuck off.
times, man.
No,
Why?
Because Andy walked over there and started eating nachos. I walked over, dropped Joe a beer. You went, hey, and I just walked away. I was like, no, you're good.
Andrew out here pulling some aggressive moves though, eating nachos in front of your lady.
He's trying to get her
Dude.
first. Like, hey, you see how fast
So
I
you're
eat
gonna
these
say Max is
nachos?
the hottest one out of the squad?
I didn't say that. I
Who's
said
the hottest one?
I'm not saying that. Sorry.
What's the word?
That's the word.
I can't put one of my homies on top
Your
of the other.
brothers.
Yes, I can't shit on my homie in front of a squad.
Can you shit on me?
No, absolutely not.
No, but
Apparently,
why
he
did you
wanted
literally
to shit on him. I didn't say him. I just said I wanted shit on me.
That was a
Close.
hard
I
miss.
almost shouted something. All right,
Next, Jason. Are
right.
we just going down the line?
Jason, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yep. Ryan,
You're too nice. I'm gonna tell it how it is.
I'm waiting
Okay,
for Remy
well,
to tell us how it is.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Rem's an honest.
2 out of
like-
10.
I'm an honest guy, bro. I'm not gonna hide.
I don't
you.
know, man. That
11 out of
mustache
10.
is really pulling it
No,
together.
I fucking hate the mustache. I don't know why I still have it.
Let me tell you why I'm an 11 out of 10. Because I break the scale. Rem,
Oh my god!
What an original piece of comedy.
10 out of 10.
So everyone's a 10 out of 10.
No,
Except
not
Ryan.
Ryan.
Not right.
He's a
And
2.
me.
All right, I'm gonna start off with Ryan because he's my brother. When he shaved the end of the stash, he upped his scale by about 2 because. I don't know.
So he was at about 3.
No,
All right.
About what?
I'm gonna say he's a 7. He's a 7.
Rem's being honest.
I know the real Ryan. All right, Ryan's afraid to show the real Ryan.
It's never gonna happen.
So,
It hangs down too low.
but
Want to grab a beer?
Yeah.
anyway, 7. Jason, I talked to you. No, we had one talk. A couple. It was when Joe was struggling. All right, we had a talk outside. And let me tell you, bro, you seem like the most genuine guy at this table right now. So I'm gonna give you an 8. All right. Max, got this. Max, look at me in the eyes. I love you.
The windows of his soul.
Max is a 6.
Go to 2. What's number 2?
Oh yes,
Favorite
yes.
camping trip memory.
Resume.
Okay. Do you want me to give the brief?
Yeah.
Yeah, give
All
us a
right,
Hit us with the brief.
Give them a little background information. These guys, I was not included in this. I didn't get the invite, but I mean, I showed up.
You were in school.
I was in school. Never mind. I don't know what that is. They went on a camping trip, squad camping trip. They went down to this little lake we go to, private lake. Nobody knows about it. Anyway,
Except for now.
yeah, now. Anyway,
Find it, we dare you.
yeah. And
kind of impressive.
Whenever these guys get together and there's nobody else around, shit gets crazy. So there's some pretty crazy stories.
Shit
they
gets
have.
cray.
Cry,
Don't
cry.
fucking say that.
Cray cray in a good way.
Cray. Hey.
Anyway,
That's what's up.
so favorite camping trip memory from your you had 2 of them, right? 2 squad.
Technically 3.
2 squad camping trips. I only
Because
went
one
to
of them got cut short by the storm.
Yeah,
And then went to
I forgot
one of
about that.
I think mine's from the first one when it was
Alright.
all cold and rainy the whole time.
I want to share mine because I wasn't there, so I don't have as many.
Hit us with it.
Because I showed up, and can I share Jaden's name?
Yeah, he's gonna be on here eventually.
Their friend Jaden, he's the smartest one out of all of them.
You say their friend. Everybody who's watching this knows who we are.
All right. No, maybe we might get some newbies. You know what I'm saying? Fucking 600 views.
And 508 of them are ours.
6.6 views.
Anyway, Jaden, smartest one out of all of them.
Actually went to Harvard.
There's this little
Harvard dropout.
Harvard Penn.
what's that called? The things you
Merry-go-round.
merry-go-round, kinda.
Yeah, this is a solid.
I know this
Jaden was like tipping back some Baja Blast and whatever the fuck he was drinking.
He was going hard that
Mountain
night.
Dew, baby.
It's Mountain Dew, baby.
Okay, but in this instance, it actually was.
Anyway-
He probably drank a whole 12-pack
So-
of Baja Blast by himself.
Yeah. Anyway,
That
it's
sugar
dark
high.
as shit. Jaden's out there, and like we're not over there at first, and we just hear the thing like squeaking, and Jaden's just having a grand old time. So we walk over there, and yeah, sure enough, Jaden's just circling around there. And was it you that was sitting on there with him, or what was
At
that?
one point, I was on there,
So-
but for this story, I was on the ground. I think it was.
I think
if
I
I
was
remember
on there
right,
with
yeah,
him.
it was just
Who
him
was
and
standing
Jaden.
around it? Because I got to get to
I was
that.
reporting it.
Okay,
It was,
Ryan
yeah, it was me and
recording it.
Ryan.
Okay, I think I was on it with him. Anyway,
So he goes around like we're fucking laughing. Jaden pissed me off, so I got off of it, tried to smack him on the ass, but I didn't because he's goes around. We see him and he's facing inwards towards the merry-go-round center. Comes back around and it's dark out, so we couldn't see him when he went around. Comes back around. This is from my point of view. He is now facing outside of. He's turned around, facing outside of the merry-go-round. And it's high up, like the step to the merry-go-round, like where you sit, is probably chest high.
yeah.
And Jaden's standing on it, turned around. Then he comes back around again, dick out.
Full on, like
Yeah,
pants around his ankles.
Yes,
almost. Yeah.
literally. And then he goes back around a 4th time, pissing everywhere. Everywhere.
And these guys are standing
Around it,
So
like
Jaden's
somebody had to have gotten pissed on them at some point during that one, like Jabagle or whatever.
I was safe. I was on the opposite side of the merry-go-round.
I,
was
for one,
sitting
was
on there,
not
so-
safe. I was
see him pull
recording
it
the
out?
entire thing.
I
I
was on the
don't.
opposite side.
I don't have the video anymore, but it was fucking hilarious because all you could see was the video light, and then all you could see was a slight 4-second clip of Jaden coming around, and then like the 4th time around, you just see blatant Jaden's fucking dick hanging out. I'm screaming like, "What the fuck!" And then all of a sudden it just comes around again, and you can see like a slight glimpse of the peripheral vision of the video of piss coming out of his dick, and I just duck and run, and I start screaming my fucking head off.
Yeah, I think my favorite is from the first camping trip when me and Jason had to take his tent down, so him and I were staying in the same tent. And we might have been not have been in the tent. But anyway, Jaden's wearing those fucking spaceship pants.
Oh yeah, Star Wars pajama
like
pants.
fucking spaceships all over it, and fucking planets and stars, and they're bright blue and purple. And
They were gay pants.
Jaden's the smartest one.
Jason said they were gay pants. He's like, in the video I had, I don't have it anymore, but Jason's like, hey, I was like, hey, what happened? And he goes, I was talking about how Jaden had some gay pants. I was like, Jaden, those are some gay fucking pants. He just turned around and showed me his asshole. Just fucking
he turned
around, bent over, pants down, asshole. I think that's my favorite, just because it's out of the blue.
Oh, yeah.
Or the truth or dare sequence that I'm not going to bring up.
No, we can talk about
No,
it
we're not going
at
to.
a later time. Anyway, so to elaborate on the Jaden's asshole thing, we saw Jaden's asshole more than several times in this expedition.
Multiple times a
More
day,
than-
actually.
To make
Yeah.
it pretty clear, you can't count it on 2 hands.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was a lot of fucking times. It was ridiculous, uncanny amounts of times that we saw Jaden's asshole.
We basically just saw Jaden fully naked.
Oh yeah, yep, 100%.
90% of the time of the camping trip.
I have several
That's not abnormal,
different
though.
stories that I absolutely loved from that camping trip,
Well,
which
what's
we
your
can
favorite?
eventually. My favorite was when it was the first one, rainy as fuck out. Like it was cold.
So the whole time.
Yeah, it was cold. It was like 40 degrees out, and we're tent camping.
kidding me?
And
It
this is
sucked.
in the middle, like late spring, so it's fucking raining, just hard the entire fucking time. and we had a fire going, and Joe had this small ass baseball bat that he was whipping around and like hitting shit with it and everything. And at one point, I come out of my tent and Joe's baseball bat is like slightly in the campfire.
Well, I covered it in lighter fluid.
Yeah, he covered it in lighter fluid. And there's a bunch of these birds flying around, like all over the place. They're little swallows, and they're flying and grabbing stuff off the surface of the water on the lake. So Joe had the fucking greatest idea to get his flaming baseball bat and try to hit one of these birds out of the air.
I think I might have had to, so I think it was my second chance that what you're talking about happened.
So Joe's swinging his baseball bat around, trying to hit these birds. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna start throwing the baseball bat. So he's got this flaming baseball bat that he's throwing into the air at these birds like a fucking Call of Duty tomahawk or some shit. And this one bird, fucking dumbass bird, flying low, got some like fucking massive balls on this bird because he's like, fuck this dude. I can fucking fly around all I want. He ain't gonna hit me. He's a fucking retard. So he keeps flying around. He gets really close to Joe, and Joe throws this thing, and this fucking tomahawk is on a straight beeline to this bird. And this bird is coming in. I can just imagine it in my head. Flaming fucking baseball bat bird. Up in flames. No, that didn't happen at all. He nicked the fucking bottom of the bird and it flew off all happily, and the baseball bat hit the fucking water and like so, and we were all laughing, and Joel's like, no, what the fuck? No, that was the end of that story.
Yo, fuck that bird.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck that bird.
That bird's
Okay,
got
I
some-
tried to hit that motherfucker with a flaming baseball bat, and I nicked that bitch, and he flew away. That's some bullshit.
That is some bullshit.
Sorry, I get emotional about
know you
that.
do.
That is an intense story.
No, I think my favorite was Joseph with his breath spray.
What?
Oh yeah, on our breath.
It wasn't spray. It was
We had the machete too.
It was like because it was the fucking. I made your truck a shark. It wasn't spray.
What?
Listen,
He had a machete in his truck, so I opened the sunroof and just held it out and said he was a
like
shark.
shark fin.
And no, it wasn't spray. It was like a
Breath
like a dropper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was stuff to make your breath smell better. And Joe got it at the gas station before going out there. He's like, I don't know, because we're not brushing our teeth for a while, so I have this. And we were sitting at the beach one time, and Joe's like, hey, I wonder how this would feel like on the tip of your dick. We're like, no, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Put the breath spray on your dick. He's like, no, I'm just gonna do like one drop. He's like, I just want to see how it's gonna feel. He's like, it can't feel bad. It's just mint.
And then the screaming started.
And he put it down in there. He goes, yeah, it tingles a little bit. And he's like, actually, that actually hurts a lot. And he ran down by the water and didn't submerge himself. It was like standing in the shallows, like splashing water on his dick.
What's fucked up is I don't remember doing that. So in my mind, I just let it happen. But apparently, I tried to get it off.
I have a video of him in the water, like bent over, holding his shorts open, screaming.
Why didn't you just go in the water?
Dude, I was wearing my clothes.
You ever drink water after like popping in a mint? It just gets colder.
Spicy as fuck. Imagine that sensation on your dick.
That's probably why he was screaming. That and when Jaden lit the beach on fire.
That was the
fuck are you doing?
Ben was there.
You lit the fucking beach on fire.
I think my
light
second
sand on fire.
He did.
lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ben built a castle and then went fishing with Ryan. And it was me, Joe, and Jaden on the beach.
No, I wasn't there. I was getting cigars.
Oh, right. Joe was getting cigars. It was me and Jaden on the beach. And Jaden stole the lighter fluid and sprayed it all over Ben's castle. And then lit it on fire.
You took a video. How'd that video go?
And I turned on the camera. And I there's just like a big fucking flame on the beach. Like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like,
Huh?
he's just like gesturing to him. Like, what did you do? It's Ben's castle. You set the fucking beach on fire.
I think my favorite from that camping trip, where it was actually nice out, was when we had the Swisher Sweets,
Oh,
like the cigarette like ones, and you spent an hour taking the tobacco out of one of the cigarette rolls, and you put a firecracker in it, packed it back full of tobacco, and just snuck it back in the pack. And Jaden took it. And granted, we never heard anything about it, but
Was that something he'd tell anybody about?
No, most likely not.
An exploding cigar? I'd tell everybody.
That would be.
Yeah, but it's
funny,
Jaden. He's probably thinking he's having some existential crisis when he's like had this. He probably had some Vietnam flashback of middle
Didn't he
school.
smoke too much that he threw up too?
No, that was him.
Oh,
He didn't- no, because he
smoked-
smoked.
it's
That's not because he smoked, but
Is
because
that
of the
not
mushrooms.
Oh,
I found
He's-
morels.
Yeah,
on
he
it.
came back.
Because that's
to the
when we
house.
got him to start smoking cigars.
Yep.
yeah, because he went home and stayed at the house that
Yeah, he
night.
came back to the house and. You know how Ryan throws up.
If you're allergic to mushrooms, why do you eat mushrooms?
because he was like, guys, I found these
So
morels on the other side of the lake,
Okay, but okay,
and they were good
But-
looking morels, but
the one was literally this big.
it was
It was
massive.
huge.
It was the size of a fucking
awesome.
softball.
But we're like,
What'd
hey, aren't you
do?
allergic to those? And he's like, no, I'll be all right. I'm just gonna fry them up and eat them. And then he ate them and
Yeah, and then I instantly
Puked your brains out.
Yeah, started dying.
yeah.
Like my vision was blurry that night. Like
I
it
remember
was
the-
fucking
That reminds
bad.
me of you in freaking Zweep's class. Every time we'd hit Zweep's class, you just go, poopy time, and then you just run out.
I remember at that second camping trip. It was the first night when we were
Still
sleeping
do
in a
that on
flatbed.
Xbox.
Yeah, we fucked up the tarp cover. 'Cause
yeah,
we had
we
one that
got
was
kicked in the
literally
water.
barely covered the bed, and I couldn't sleep because it was pouring rain. And at one point, I remember looking up and seeing the fucking tarp sagging down because it held so much rain. Only on my side.
Yeah.
And I tried to push it over the flatbed.
Yeah. Shit.
And this fucking rain, because fuck me, I guess, didn't go over the flatbed. It landed in the flatbed.
It like rolled.
It is already freezing cold out, and I covered myself with rainwater.
And then you're like, let's sleep inside the truck. I'm like, no, it's fine. and then it did it to me. I'm like, hey, we're going to sleep in the truck.
I slept in Ryan's truck. I pulled up Netflix, watched American Dad, slept for an hour, and Ryan's like, hey, I gotta go get Ram. And I was like, I don't care, I'm staying in the truck. And he was like, all right, well, we're gonna go get Ram. And I slept on the way to take Ram to school or pick him up or
Yeah, take him to
something.
school.
But I just remember Ryan being an asshole because that's what he does.
Oh yeah.
Got on a gravel road and he's just like, all right, foot to the floor. Let's see what this fucking thing can do. And I couldn't fucking sleep for the rest of the day. And I got maybe an hour of sleep.
The funniest thing about that story is I'm laying in my perfectly waterproof tent, by the way. I'm sitting there having a great time. Like,
Yeah, you didn't have a 30-foot tarp though.
well, that's true. It was not as cool as your guys'
Tarps
tent. In
are
terms of
waterproof,
looks,
but they fucked up.
anyway,
so.
it was like
Until
2
the
in the
second
morning,
day.
I
and
got a bigger tarp.
it's fucking coming down, and all I heard here in the distance is whoosh, fuck, and I'm sitting there just laughing my ass off, trying not to be super loud. And I hear Joe like, "All right, let's go sleep in the truck." Like, God damn it! Was Jaden there that night too? Okay.
Jaden's gone to all of our
Oh
camping
yeah,
trips.
yes. All right. Yeah, that's true. That's
Because that was when he brought the teepee.
Oh yeah.
No, not that
Or was that the
time.
first one?
That
Why
was
is
the
it
first,
the first
one?
Because
Okay.
we gave him shit for it.
Oh, you-
And then we had the second camping trip that got shut out from the fucking wind
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
his
the
fucking he was trying to
giant
set it
storm.
up in the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Giant
fucking.
storm came.
You know, this isn't from the camping trip, but I remember we were out at that lake one time, and I think it was me, you, and Andrew on the paddle boat. And Andrew grabbed a bottle of Sprite.
Oh sure.
Talladega 500! Got it all over me. That's all I remember from that. But
It was a good
Remember
time.
I think it was one of the camping trips, we had the floating dock out there.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
we drank so much soda that, like, if you spit in the water, the fish came up to eat your spit because it was that
so
sugary.
foamy. Yeah.
But so we're laying on the floating dock with the hole in the middle, and like you'd spit and you could catch the fish with your hands.
Well, that's all.
And it was fun, but we were laying on our stomachs without shirts on, and like my armpits were sunburned. Oh, it
Dude, it
sucked
was
so
bad.
bad. I spent the next 2 days laying on an
the
inner tube in
fucking
the
the
shade.
one that got shut down early that camping trip. Remember how sunburnt I was?
Oh, it was fucking
Oh
horrible.
yeah, because y'all came back to the house.
Yeah.
You guys stayed at the house for like a couple of days, and Joe fucking
destroyed.
We
you.
fucking left the campsite, and I was just red. Got to his house, and I was covered in blisters. And I had to sleep on my back. Don't know why I decided to do it, but I did, and somehow managed to fall asleep. Probably popped about 85 fucking blisters sleeping.
pus all over the fucking furniture.
It wasn't pus, it was
Yeah, and whose would it have been?
Oh.
well, it was on your back, so it's
Not
probably not,
mine.
yours.
So someone was raping you.
Someone.
was was a ghost. I don't know what to tell you.
Rapist. You look like a ghost, so it is you.
Okay.
Wow.
Listen.
Pale ass.
All right. At least I have hair on my ass.
We also
I do, okay? There's just not a lot!
We're not gonna get on the topic of hairy asses.
no, we don't need to get on that. Topic.
Every
Max, pull up another
fucking day
question.
at lunch.
Edit this out. Pull up another question.
I've been
Where
asking
were we?
questions. Somebody asked a question.
You want me to ask a question?
How we met?
questions?
Yeah, how we met.
How
Yeah.
we all met.
How we met.
The question is how we met.
Hey,
a
Max,
great-
that question is how we met.
Yeah, that's
Could you
that's-
translate
Can
that?
you repeat that?
The
I don't know if I
question
got that.
of how we met.
Why'd you say that like Burt Reynolds in Celebrity SNL? Or Jeopardy. Celebrity Jeopardy.
Well,
How we
it's who is Andre the Giant? Well, it's a giant by the name
Name
of
of,
Who wants to start? Who wants to explain how they
Andre.
met everybody?
Start with Joe's
I wanna
story.
say
Yeah, Joe's story.
Joe's or Ryan's, whoever wants to tell it.
Well, I wanted to save mine for
How we met. Oh, you save yours for last. Okay, fine.
Who do we think is the best?
Oh, that-
Or should
that
we
was-
should we each only do
Okay,
one?
but have you heard how Jason met
No,
me?
I've never heard of it.
Right, so let's
that
do
one.
let's
Jason's
each do
is the
one.
best.
So who are you going to explain who you met?
You, because that's the only one I remember, and it was we were at.
And then Ryan's gonna say yours. I'll say that one.
I'm gonna
Alright.
say to
And then he'll
Max.
say mine.
All
and
right.
then he says mine.
Yeah.
It's the same story.
No, I'm thinking of a different story of when I actually remember
Even if
the
it
first
is
time
different
I hung out with you.
perspectives, we're good.
All right.
Okay.
I want
Mine's different.
So I want to explain how I met Rem too.
Okay, I even don't even remember.
Fuck, I know what you're talking about.
Do you?
Yeah.
Was it the time you had a hole in your ass and you came to the lake? Was that the first time I met you?
No.
Okay.
No. This is a long
Okay.
time ago.
Who's starting?
you?
Me?
You want
Okay.
to? Do you explain how we met?
Yeah. Well, it's not how we met, but more or less the first time I remember hanging out with you.
I know this story.
Yeah. We were at Brian's house
Uh-oh.
playing Spyro on the PS2.
yes.
He doesn't remember, guys.
PlayStation 2. Okay?
Okay.
And
Trademarked.
fuck
PlayStation 2 sponsor? I'd be
you know, I'd be
fucking
fucking
hype for that
lying.
sponsor, guys.
Anyway,
No, but it's the
discontinued in
PS2.
2007.
It's the PS2R. It's remastered.
Whoa! Fuck!
Anyways.
That's a big sponsor.
Anyways. So
Monster, though.
Aviation
I'll wait.
gin?
So how we met?
Okay.
we were at Brian's house, and I was at Brian's house because I was friends with Ethan when we were growing up, and so we were leaving school, and I was like, "Hey, can I come hang out?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, but my cousin's gonna be over here." I was like, "Okay, bet." And we went over there and hung out. We started playing Spyro. Ethan played a little Spyro. I played a little Spyro. I was a Spyro master. At least I thought I was because I watched Tanner play it.
You beat on that like super extra veteran difficulty.
Yeah.
Veteran
fucking-
on Spyro.
It's even harder than like the fucking nightmare difficulty on Doom. Okay, and
be doing all nightmare.
you're cool, but I don't care. And we're fucking playing it. I got done playing, gave Jason the controller, and Jason couldn't figure out how to sprint, or he was trying to, and he wasn't doing something right because I was a dick when I was a kid. So if he wasn't doing it the way I wanted him to, I called him out for it. And he's like, "How do I sprint?" I know, but not as bad.
Worse.
But he was like, yeah. He was like, "How do I sprint? How do I sprint?" I was like, "You press square." And he started crying. And like legit, like we were like in the game room and went out into the hallway. It was just like hands covering his eyes, crying like this. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know
What the hell happened?
And then like a week later, I was like, "Hey, Ethan, can I come hang out at your house?" He's like, "Yeah, but you got to be nice to my cousin." I was like, "Fuck! The fuck did I do?"
Bro, Joe was a dick when he was little.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't you gotta hit square. It was probably like, you gotta hit square, you dumb fucking idiot.
I didn't know what
Probably
fuck
it
meant.
was.
You
I still said it.
Yeah,
It's that Rush jeans rubbing off on
yeah,
him.
but that's what I remember.
Solid.
No, Rem, how'd you meet Max?
How did I meet Max? That's good. So let's see. You came to our school in third grade.
Third
Okay,
grade.
who? Our teacher.
Ms. Angle.
I was chill with our teacher, so I don't really know why I got sent. This is the first time I got sent to the principal's
We got
office.
sent to the
too.
office like 7 times.
Yeah, but this is the first time ever, and our principal was hooty hoo. Like his voice was like,
Oh
up
my
there,
god!
like that.
Oh my god.
And even from a very young age, I hated that guy. And
Yep.
anyway, so Max this is his first day at school. His first day. He's a new kid. You know, everybody, new kids in elementary school are like, these guys are fucking weird. You know, like you get your little gang together, and you're like, yo, we're gonna jump this guy after school. And you're like, yeah,
got the
at
knife?
recess.
You got the knife? You got the sharpened fucking screwdriver?
Yeah. Anyway, like Max's first fucking day of school, and we're doing like these math stations, and we had whiteboards and we were supposed to do like practice problems or something, and it was me, Max, the new kid, and fucking this other guy, not gonna say his name. Anyway, we were sitting there and we're not doing our work, obviously, and I'm like, damn, Max is really weird. I like it. I like it.
I'm keeping up.
This guy, energy. This guy seems like I could vibe with this guy. And I'm like, what can I do to impress Max? And here I am, 3rd grade or 4th grade? What was it? I can't remember.
Third grade. You
Third
just
grade.
said third
I
grade.
can't even remember. Anyway, 3rd grade. What do 3rd grade got? I'm like, I'm gonna draw a pair of tits on the whiteboard.
On the whiteboard.
I literally drew a circle with a dot in it. That was my tit.
Okay, but like the
little
little
handheld
ones. Okay, I was
whiteboard.
gonna say like if you
Yeah.
fucking went up
Okay,
to the
but-
whiteboard in
but
the middle
wait.
of class,
That would be legendary.
titty.
But wait, there's more.
Okay, anyway, I drew the tit on the whiteboard. Okay,
Like a single
let's say,
tit?
Let's
Yeah,
say,
a
you know,
single tit.
the guy in our group, his name was Ronald. Okay, random name. Anyway, I'm like, yo, Ronnie, it's your mom's tits, bro.
Fucking held it up like
And
this.
then I was like, yo, and then Max is like, God damn, that guy's funny as fuck. And we're sitting there, yo, and then the kid just gets up, goes tells the teacher, and then pretty soon, like, the principal comes to the door and he's like,
Come here.
then I go to the, and then I'm like, fuck. Go to his office, he's like, did you draw tits on a whiteboard? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
I simply don't know. This is a pancake with one white, or not white. I don't know why I had to specify
with a
white.
chocolate chip on it,
That's
bro.
what I was trying to say, but I had to throw in white.
Yeah, so I literally tried to tell, I'm in 3rd grade. What 3rd grader knows what a tit looks like, you know what I'm saying? And so, anyway, call your dad, blah, blah, principal shit. Dad, I drew a pair of tits on a whiteboard. I need picked up from school. Alright. That was it. And from then
Okay,
on,
but like,
Max
did he
and I-
pick you up?
Yeah, he picked me up.
What was the punishment?
Fucking nothing.
That's what's up.
Yo, my
He
th-
hated the principal as much
Yeah.
as he did.
Oh yeah.
But Max and I have been best friends ever since.
Since.
Except for 5th grade when I didn't invite you to my birthday party.
Yeah.
See, I was a dick to Jason, and somehow we're best friends.
You just kept showing up.
That's how.
Back to that.
That's how most friendships work, right?
Back to
Yeah,
that principal.
you bully that kid, and then just kind of keep forcing yourself to hang out with him.
Yeah.
So you can bully him more.
I
and
just
then
think
you're
it's
fucking,
Stockholm syndrome.
Back to that principal. I got suspended for like 2 days because I wrote rape on a piece of paper.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I remember that story.
Yeah, it was fucking great because
You're suspended in elementary.
yeah, I wrote rape on a piece of paper and then like gave it to Jaden, and Jaden was like, "This is funny," and he threw it in the trash, and then some chick picked it up and showed it to the teacher, and then that was about it. So it was a good time.
What a bitch.
I know. What the fuck, right?
Who's next?
Let's
how
just
they
go around
met.
a circle.
Yeah,
Max,
so you, how he met him.
All right.
This
So,
is- I've never heard this.
so Jason was friends with my older brother since what, middle school, probably 6th grade, 5th grade,
I think
maybe.
this might have been earlier than that.
Since we moved here, so it would have been 5th grade.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I didn't know him very well. We talked through once in a while. Cameron tried to flush himself down the toilet. I was there. Jason was there. It was kind of funny. But I'm
Mutual memories.
That's it, really. And then freshman year, we were at a speech meet. It was at Louisville. Out of nowhere, I'm just standing there talking to. I think it was at the time.
It was.
Definitely.
And we were just hanging out. We were talking, and Jason just walks up behind me, grabs me around the waist, takes a
Why'd you
burrito
get
slowly.
This is so sexual. I'm a little turned on.
Slowly shoves it in my mouth.
Pretty hot, actually.
He goes,
little. Dude, I'm about to
take a
lift this
bite.
fucking
And I took a bite. And he was just like, yeah. And then walked away. And I was like, the fuck just happened?
That's
Who
when
is
you
this
messed
guy?
I didn't just I left.
Yeah,
like
he
I
left.
like you were in the
He
gym.
walked
and I
out
was
of
like,
the
country. Went to
you were
fucking
in
Mexico.
the gym, and I like went to a different part
He
of the
walked
school.
out of the gym. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
just happened?
I've never heard that story.
Yeah, out of
Actually,
nowhere.
now that I'm thinking about it, I have kind of a memory of how me and Max like met. But
Yeah.
oh wait, yeah.
You just walked
Go
out of
ahead.
there, and
No,
that
you
was
go.
pretty much the end of it.
You want to hear mine? Which
Yeah.
one first? Me and Rem, or me and you?
Me and you and me.
It was. I hadn't even started going to Louisville yet. I went to school in Millard, and we'd moved out to Louisville, but I hadn't started
Solid.
going to school out here yet.
I mean, do me a favor. Check my
And
phone.
I'll
going.
stop. Well, I'll wait because if it's fucked up, it's fucked up.
Gooch in the cooch.
But no, my cousins, same cousins in Joe's story, they were off for a week of school. Oh, I'll watch. I can help take the boys to school. because I'm off. And she's like, hey, I have a great idea. She's like, I'll just send Jason and Kit, my sister, she's like, I'll just send you guys to school for a couple days in Louisville. See how you like it. I think she didn't want to watch this. And so my first day there, they're like, hey, you're going to first grade, you know, see how you like it, see if you like it, make any friends. And I sat down, and I sat next to Alec and Zach. Do you remember Zach?
Yep.
I sat next to them, and, like, I liked them. They were cool. And then we got to lunch, and we sat down, and this kid sat next to me.
This kid.
That's me. It was Joe, yeah. And,
Sorry, I ruined the story.
and I really wasn't vibing with lunch. You know, we were having sloppy joes. And I was like, I really like...
Banger. That used to be the
No,
best.
I
meal.
hate
Emphasis on the Joe part. Though.
Right, but I was like, I hate these.
Sloppy
and I'm
Joe.
sitting there, and he goes, hey... He's sitting next to me. Never met this kid in my life. He goes, you can eat that sandwich? And I was like, no, I don't really like sloppy joes. Doesn't ask, just grabs it off my tray, puts it on his, takes a bite out of mine before his, looks at me and goes, they call me Sloppy Joseph. And then proceeds to eat my
Because
sandwich.
why?
Because you're the king of sloppy joes. No. and then he was just never not around. And I would come home
You couldn't get enough of the
For
sloppy.
fucking 15 years.
I would come home from school and be like, Mom,
heard
I'd
that
be like, this kid is driving me crazy. Like, I fucking hate this kid. And I'd be like, can I go to his house this weekend? And she'd be like, I thought you didn't like him. I'd be like, yeah, I got no one else to hang out with. And she'd be like, all right, but you don't like him, so this is the last time.
And his mom hated me.
And then the next week, I'd be like, he's so annoying. She'd be like, well, stop hanging out with him. I'm like, I would, but he's on his
coming
way.
Yeah, he's coming over.
His mom hated me. His
No.
mom hated me, and now she fucking loves me.
Yeah. And then I remember the first time I met Remington.
I don't remember this. This is great.
No, we were at...
Like, okay, I remember.
I don't
Do you?
remember it.
Yes, I remember you telling me the
I
story.
don't think I've ever heard
We were
this.
or it wasn't, so the first time I really met you was your birthday party. And I went, and I didn't really know anybody. I knew Joe, but I didn't like Joe. And
That's what's up.
I slept on the floor in front of your couch between Joseph and Jared. And Joe stole my pillow, and Jared stole my blanket. And then I woke up in the kitchen on the tile because your mom woke me up because she thought I was sick. Like, she thought I threw up in the trash can because I was asleep in the middle of your kitchen. I was like, no, I was just hot, even though I was shivering. But then, like, I met you. You were cool. You gave me some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, but then, like, the next time I went to hang out at your house, I had never met your brother. And it was like you, me, I think
What
Joe
grade
was
was
there.
this at when you
Oh.
second time? It was when we
Elementary
actually.
school.
Oh, really?
It was
Okay.
at the old house.
Was it really?
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
Just the old house?
Yeah, and we're hanging out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you were just in your room or where you were, but you came out and you and your brother started arguing. And Ryan's like, "I'll kick your ass." And you,
No, this was at the new
something
house.
along the lines, you're like, "I'd like to see you try." And like, I had never met you before. I had hardly met your dad. And so like he came in and like was like, "Hey, nice to see you. I'm gonna cook dinner in a little bit." And then he left. And it was me and Joe's in the bathroom. Like, it was just me in the room. I don't remember where Joe was. And you two.
You
and
just
were
said I was
arguing.
in the bathroom.
Right, but like you might have been, or you might have been out getting a drink out of the fridge, but you weren't in the room. And I'm sitting there with a friend that I hardly knew and his brother who I'd never met. And you guys just started wrestling. Like motherfuckers, just going at it. And like, you'd throw Ryan across the room, and he'd be like, "Ugh!" And then he'd come and tackle you, and he'd throw you. I'm like,
God.
what is happening? Because all I had was an older sister. I'm like, we never did this. I'm like, what is going on?
I don't know if I should be turning.
And then like Roger, he was like, "Hey, knock that off!" And you guys both like push each other away.
Fine.
And Rem's like, "I'm going to my room."
Take care of you later.
And then he left. I'm like, who is this kid? And Joe's like, "Oh, that's his brother." Like, what?
What?
God
The
damn.
fuck was that?
That's why I don't remember it. Is I probably
Home invader.
didn't notice he was there. I probably just saw Ryan's face. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Basically,
I fucking hate this.
That's
I'm about to
basically
beat
how
this
it
bitch
went
up.
when we were-
But like, you guys like wrestled, and you're like, "I'm done with this," and then left. I'm like, who is that?
That went on for too long. They did that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then we couldn't even look at each other.
But you did it like
I
our
fucking-
sophomore year.
actually-
You broke your nose.
I remember.
I wasn't mad at him. How can you get mad at someone who just broke your nose? Like, I'm gonna fuck you up, but my nose is broken. Like what? No.
I remember we were in. I think we were maybe freshmen. We were playing Destiny. I don't remember who was there, but I was in the living room and I wasn't playing. I was just watching because I think it might have been Alec. He was playing on the big TV, and Ryan was in his room, and Rem was being a shit, like he always was.
Hey, bro.
And this is back when he used to color coordinate his outfits.
Oh yeah, that was
Dude,
all blue,
yeah, really?
all red.
No, I don't.
That was
Remember, I don't
a phase
know
for
why I remember
everybody
this,
in
but
middle
you were
school.
wearing all yellow.
Yep, you used to do all
I
It
used
was
to wear
a
the
white.
bright
It was a
colors.
yellow compression shirt, Nike, and yellow Nike shorts.
Yep.
Because
And then
you
you
used
have
to
the
do
yellow
that every
socks,
day.
too.
I remember the
Every
yellow
day,
socks.
Yeah,
I used to have
every
yellow
day,
shoes.
even if you were
Yeah.
at your house. And we were like, I was watching you guys doing.
Do you know
a
why
raid.
that is though, right? Because my mom used to give me shit. Why are you never matching? I'm like, bitch.
See, my sister did that to me, and I just mismatched even harder. But you got I think Alec and Ryan were doing a raid, and you were trying to tell Ryan what to do.
Yeah, I used to do raids all the time though. Like,
I know, but you were being a dick.
yeah, no, I knew everything back then, right?
And Ryan was getting pissed because they kept fucking up. Alec was being probably a prick. You were being a prick. Everybody was being a prick. And you're in his room standing right next to him, and he's playing Xbox. And I was in the living room, and I just heard you talking shit, and then Ryan go, Ram, you shut the fuck up! I will literally stop your face in! And then Ram ran out of Ryan's room, laughing, and then jumped on the couch in the living room and couldn't stop laughing because he thought it was so fucking funny.
I used to run in there and shut Ryan's Xbox off and then walk
Oh
out.
yeah, no, all the
It's
fucking
locked
time.
up.
I remember when me and Ryan were first friends. I would call Ryan because I had nobody else to talk to,
when I was not answering my phone.
and I'd call Ryan just because I wanted to talk to somebody, and
Talk
we'd
about
start
Call of
talking
Duty Zombies or shit.
some dumb shit who we thought was hot in third grade, and.
That's some
I'd hear a
gossip.
pause.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd hear a little nose exhale, a pause, and
Oh, yeah,
Ryan go, Ram, get the fuck off the phone! And then a bunch of laughing and nothing else. It was every time I called your brother. Every time I swear to
Landline
God.
days.
Yes.
Yeah, no, seriously. It was,
Every fucking time I called Ryan, I would hear, Ram, get off the fucking phone! And then nothing.
I can see you doing that now.
I know.
Right to the house. Hey, what's up? I'm on my way. Graham, get off the fucking phone.
No, but there was more energy to it. It would just piss Ryan off. And it makes sense because you don't know how long this motherfucker's been listening.
Right.
We were talking for an hour.
Oh, we would talk about the deepest shit.
Yep.
God damn.
Oh, dude, that was
Okay, but tell your story of how
Alright.
you met me because it's fucking quality.
okay.
This one's great.
Oh shit.
All right, back out.
Bop, 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 bop. Mario.
Dun, 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 dun.
We are going to get demonetized.
Where were we at?
Me and Joe's story.
Can't get
Ran
demonetized
out.
if we
Yeah.
Okay,
tell
this
us
is the best
story.
one. This is the
Best
best
story.
I literally forgot my beard. I'm sorry.
We'll let Joe get his beer. Either way, resuming to our other question. So, how me and Joe met. So, I'm going to set the scene here. First day is second grade. Second grade.
Okay.
I could, second grade.
Great.
I come into class. It was a nice day. I'm in my new school
Picture day.
clothes.
Picture
and
day.
Picture day. And it was like one of the first days of school. And I come into the classroom. I was in late because the bus got there fucking late. And I'm looking around. I'm like, fuck. Dude, all the seats are full. Some faggot's sitting over here. And some other dude's sitting over there. And it's just fucking packed. And then I gaze over to my left, and there's this dark corner in the room. It's fucking dark. One of the lights was flickering or some shit. So it was dark in that corner, and I see this silhouette, and there's a couple free seats over there. I'm like, okay, so that's one of my only options. I got to go sit over there. So I make my way over there. I get up to this desk, and it's one of the flip-up desks, with the wooden thing, and you can honestly tell that this corner of the room was not one of the corners of the room that was very well maintained because the desk was all carved up with stupid shit. I'm pretty sure there's a couple rocket ships on that fucking desk.
There's cherries.
Oh yeah, pairs of cherries. So I pull up a chair and sit down, and I'm looking this direction, and this kid is sitting behind me. And I'm looking this direction for quite a while. I'd probably say about 2 or 3 minutes, and all I could hear was just.
He's putting too much aesthetic in it.
Got a mouth reader on your hands.
In the back of my head, I'm like, oh god, oh fuck, am I gonna have to talk to this kid? I'm gonna have to talk to this kid. And my brain is just rushing through all these things. I don't want to fucking talk to this kid. And one of our teacher was sitting there at her desk, and I'm looking up at the clock, and I'm like, oh god, she's got to start like teaching right now. We got to get going. And I'm just hearing this in the background. It's just.
in your grade, bro.
And the lights are flickering above me, and it felt like all the pressure of the world was on my shoulders, and I had to turn around and talk to this kid. So finally, I slowly turn around, like this speed, and I sit there and like open up my pencil thing of all my shit that I brought and start putting it in my desk, try to delay this shit as much as possible to talk to this kid. And finally, I'm putting all my pencils away, and I look over at our teacher, and she's still sitting there fucking around with something on her desk. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. Anyway, I have my desk thing open, putting my shit in there, and I close it, and this kid is literally staring me down. Like, he's sitting there just like... like this face. He was slightly smirking, had both of his hands on the desk, and he's sitting there...
You literally make me sound like Hitler.
I'm just like, oh god, I gotta talk to this kid.
Just a toothbrush
So-
mustache too.
So the first thing comes up, I was like, hey, all right. Anyway, I noticed what this kid was wearing and how he looked and stuff like that. He was wearing this. It was
great.
picture day, so he was all dressed up. He was wearing this fucking dope ass button up shirt. It had like a koi fish on it, and I really liked fish. I still really like fish. So I'm like, all right, like, hey, my name's Ryan. That's a really cool shirt that you have. I really like it. And this kid responds with,
The original Muscle Man story. Hey, that's a cool shirt.
and I just sit there, and like, I didn't even know what to say at the moment.
You're stunned.
Yeah, and
You're
like
just- you don't know what to do.
You'd imagine a flat line on like a heart monitor in a hospital. That's what my brain was doing. Like, I'm just like sitting there.
That's what you were hearing.
It was so loud that it broke all the
I'm just second grade to know about psychological warfare.
It's in my blood.
Anyway, so that happened. I swear to God, I was silent for like 20 seconds after that, and then all of a sudden my light bulb came on in my head. I'm like, that was funny. I really like this kid, and I thought in my head like, me and you are gonna be best friends, dude. And it just started off from there. It's fucking great.
Now I hate it.
Yeah, now he hates me.
I'm irate.
Joe, why are you mad? Because Brian's in the truck.
I just got in here. I know.
Oh shit.
You didn't even say anything yet. What? All right. What's the time? What do we got on here?
I think we need one more question.
One more question?
You have
One more
extra
question?
shit.
One more off the hat, like
Off
Like-
the hat.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
like just a
I want
random
something we,
Off the
we
tit,
all
bro.
can join in on.
Off the fucking tit. Anyway, go on with it.
So we've shared
I don't know.
how we met. We shared best
No,
memory.
actually, an easy one would be favorite memory at their house.
I was gonna say I was coming to this, not like the house, but we've
I
shared.
got it.
We've shared best memory as
I don't,
like,
but
Or should we do
camping
best
trip
memory or
and how we
like
met.
most uncomfortable
What
memory?
we anything?
Well, whatever. At our house.
Something
It has to
that
be at the
like-
ranch.
Alright.
so basically, generalization is
As-
a memory with one of us.
Okay,
with the squad.
At the ranch.
Okay, this is Jed, Rem, me. I think that was it. Maybe Kobe was there, but it's not in my head. As soon as you said best memory at their house is Ryan and Rem's house. I thought of
This
the
is
door.
this is like our grade, right?
Yeah.
Like not these guys weren't.
No, it's your. I
I
thought.
have mine.
I did that same thing.
I thought of the door.
Are we thinking the same thing?
the door.
Your
I got
door.
mine.
My door.
Your door. So we were playing basketball on his door. He had that little hang up hoop.
Oh God. This
hell
is
And we were fucking around. We were dunking on the hoop and stuff. And Jed was like, "Bro, I got this.
It's easy money.
It's easy.
baby.
I got it. I could do this farther away from all you guys because he was like 6 foot at the time.
No,
still.
at this time, Jed wasn't as big as us. I mean, okay, that's not what I meant.
He's taller than all of you.
He was a little bit taller, but he wasn't like how he is now.
Yeah.
He wasn't like that.
No, but he was tall.
yeah,
for
he's
sure.
still athletic as fuck.
Yeah. So Jed jumps. It's probably 4 feet. And since we were in like 5th grade, that was like, holy shit, that's huge. That's like Michael Jordan.
My
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
this bitch.
That's like free throw
Easy.
line. Huge jump. Jumps, dunks it, slams open the door, chips a whole big ass hole in the door.
No.
fucking-
Goes through the
door.
Through the door. Pops the door frame out and everything. And I'm like, Jed, you motherfucker. Nice job. Anyway, I had to tell my dad. I could not tell my dad. What am I supposed to do?
Conceal
It's a broken
door
door.
fucking fell, Dad. I don't know. I opened it and it fucking fell. I don't know.
Shit's crazy.
So, I don't know. Good
Earthquake.
Got ghosts.
Dad was drinking a little bit, so I went out. Yo, Dad, I got something to show you. What's up, son? Walk him in. Yo, you see that? He goes, yeah. That's where my door used to be.
Another episode
Damn.
of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up.
That's fucked up. And that's fucked up.
So what is Jed?
And,
I'm fucked up.
Jed was shitting his pants like, oh God,
I'm in
Roger's
trouble,
gonna,
you know?
He's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad.
Roger's gonna break me in half.
What does Dad do? Shakes his hand. Nice job, Jed. And then he went back out into the garage. I'm like,
He cracked up another
Lucky
bottle of crumb roll
motherfucker,
and down
right?
that shit.
The whole
God
Oh, that was great. Or when Dagan got stuck in the tree. That's another one. That's
I'm gonna
kinda
tell the story that I shouldn't tell, but I'm gonna tell.
All right, then you gotta go
Or
last.
involve
I'll go last.
Remy's gotta go
Reagan
last.
and Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remy's gotta go last. No, Remy's gotta go last.
I was there.
I'll go
Let's
last.
go in a circle.
Oh, fuck.
Because I have to think of mine.
I already know mine.
I don't know. I fucked up that same door, though.
Yeah,
But
you
We already
did.
told
Because
the
Ryan's
story.
just a
We already
fucking
told the story about the door.
Yeah.
That door's gonna watch
God
shit.
damn it! I had one. I fucking lost it.
Want to go to me?
Yeah, if you have
All right.
one, we'll go to you next.
So one of my favorite memories
I
is
had it
when
and I lost it.
me, Joe, and Jason and Andrew were at the house, and it was like a fall night, so it was kind of cold out. And this was before our neighbors moved in and built a house up the hill. So we had corn and shit up there and everything, and we did some crazy shit
I
when
got
we
mine.
were in middle school. And well, this is like maybe freshman, sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
And we got this crazy idea. We were hanging outside, had a little fire going or something like this, and Andrew, all right. Andrew's notorious for running around with his fucking pants off. I don't know what at my house
I remember.
specifically.
Or staring at Joe's tits
Well,
when he has his
that
shirt
too.
off.
That
If
too.
you remember,
Relentless.
Yeah,
He just stares at him,
yeah.
bro. He tries to touch him. Joe's
You
like an
call him
angry
out,
dog.
and he's just like,
Joe could be changing shirts for like a half a second, and
And he's like,
and Andrew's got about 5 minutes worth of spank bank.
Oh yeah.
and Joe be like, "Hey, are you looking at my tits?" And be like, "No." Like, quit staring at me. Like,
He's
I'm,
like,
I'm not
he's
looking
like,
at
he's
her.
like Andy Dick and Employee of the Month. Are you looking at my breasts? I don't know.
They're staring at me.
But either way, Andrew's very notorious for running around with his fucking pants off.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just one of his very like defining traits. So anyway, we're sitting there having a grand old time, and Andrew's got his pants off as usual. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna take my shirt off.
damn.
And so I take my shirt off, and then
getting gay real quick up
one
in
thing moves to another. We all have all of our clothes off except for our underwear.
Oh, that's some butt
So
sex.
Bad
we
explain the story.
we were fucking hyped on Mountain Dew or whatever the fuck we were drinking.
Mountain
that
Dew,
night.
Mountain Dew, baby.
Definitely
And this
not
is the part of the
alcohol.
video where everybody skips forward 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
this-
Anyway,
And so then we were just fucking.
oh yeah.
Running
so-
a train on Ryan.
So anyway,
Oh.
we were running around the fucking property doing stupid shit in our underwear. At one point, we made it up to the cornfield, and then we were fucking pissing in the cornfield.
I know what it is now.
And
Okay.
so we started running down the fucking driveway,
Oh, I
and
took
we're
this
like,
one.
we're gonna go on a hike in our underwear.
Oh.
Fucking all over the neighborhood.
He was there too.
I was there.
Yeah, Rem
I
was
was
there.
in on it.
It was the
Alright.
four of us and Andrew.
It's the first time
yeah.
I got naked in front of you guys.
Yeah. At one
Wouldn't
point,
be the last
all right,
time.
Underwear.
This
Don't
might
say
this
naked.
might be wrong.
I wasn't there,
information,
so I can call you guys bags.
But at one point, we're walking down the driveway, and at least three of us were completely naked walking down the driveway.
Yeah, Andrew fucking grabbed his underwear from the outside and pulled him
Oh,
into
yeah,
his
all
ass
the way
crack.
up, yep.
And pulled the waistband of his underwear as far up
Was
as
he
he
good
could.
at his
This is how you
tits?
bond.
And
Oh,
we
yeah.
fucking, I don't want to shit on Ryan, but I remember
What?
this. I remember going to the mailbox, coming back, and Roger at the end of the driveway and the garage, doors open, and just like shaking his head.
What
We were
the
like-
fuck did I do?
And he's fucking like got that disappointed look on his face. We're like, he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? I was like, well, Roger, would you rather have us drinking or doing this? And he's like, I'd probably rather have you drinking. And we were like,
So at that point on, we were alcoholics.
And that's when we started drinking.
No, but we were all completely naked. We were running down the fucking driveway.
Not completely naked.
Well, a couple of us were naked. I know
Who
I
was
fucking
naked?
I was naked as fuck.
You were naked?
Andrew was.
Ryan just likes to show off his dick. It was like,
I do that a lot. I was full on.
He didn't even have dick skin, bro.
No, bro.
He was naked as fuck.
I was fucking naked.
It wasn't even
was
skin. It was
inside
just
out.
muscle, man.
That's about
muscle
right.
man?
Shut the fuck up!
So you're walking down the driveway.
No, that was basically
Alright.
it. So Joe kind of finished the pinnacle of that story.
Yep,
So
that's good.
anyway,
That's
back
my
to you.
favorite
Do you got yours? Back to Joe.
I don't know if it was a favorite of mine, but I remember a vivid memory that it was relatively recent, I would say, that we were going to go hang out at their house.
Yeah, just keep burping. Yeah.
I know. But I don't know why. But about halfway up the driveway, we see Remy.
Black.
1%
battery.
No.
So it died on us. See, that's why we might have to do just audio.
We're gonna have to do fake reactions. But
No.
how does it die when it's plugged in?
It's because my phone's shit.
We might have to do just audio. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the video has to be part of
We got.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
do
make
just
this
audio
quick.
for the last portion. This is our first podcast. We're gonna have a little bit of fucks up, so don't worry. We're gonna have just audio for the. All right, keep going.
Just okay. Why don't
Well,
we do?
let's just stop the audio and just...
All right, so the video is cutting out because my phone's a fucking piece of shit. So we're gonna have to finish up these last stories, and then we'll be all finished for this first one. So, all right, who are we on? It's on 1%.
I'm at Jason, yeah.
All right.
No, I wouldn't say it's a favorite memory, but I remember we were on our way to hang out at the ranch, and we got about halfway up the driveway, and out of the woods, Remington showed up. I don't know what he was doing, but Joe's driving, and we pull over, and we're like, "Hey, get in, we'll drive back to the house." And Rem's like, "Nah, fuck that shit."
Fuck that shit.
And he jumped on the hood.
Oh fuck! Oh
And
yeah,
we're
because
like-
we were Blaine Wheeler Walker.
Yeah, and we're like, "All right, we'll go slow." And Joe's like, "Nah, fuck that shit." We took off down the driveway, and Rem is holding on to the hood, like whipping back and forth, losing his mind. And we pull up, and Ryan's like, "What the fuck is he doing on the hood?" I'm getting a ride back.
Not to mention my driveway is a quarter mile long.
Yeah,
So
like, it was a
And
good,
awful.
yeah.
yeah, and it's horrible.
I'm still questioning what I was doing in the woods, though.
I don't know.
Being a tree rat.
I can't. I had mine, but I can't think of what it was. It had something to do with Andrew.
Was it a fire? The little fire. My dad's on the phone.
I should have just said it when I had it.
We're doing audio now, so we're chilling, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. Just chill.
I'm about to just say some bullshit story. Just pause it. Pause it so I can think. So the you, me,
You got to say names. We only
Jason, myself, Ryan, and somebody else was there. No, it might have just been us three. We were in your basement lifting, and we were lifting, and it was before the wedding.
Oh yeah.
And fucking,
Those are the
like, you know,
Yeah.
Ryan's being a piece of shit, and so he's making us lift heavy weights after me and Jason haven't lifted for like 3 years. And Michaela comes down the stairs and just, "What's up, fairies?"
Fairies.
You're throwing on me.
That's it.
Oh, solid.
Yeah.
That
Solid.
was a good one.
You want to talk?
Or the time Roger called her a lesbian. That was pretty.
Or a bitch. Or my bitch, not bitch.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
bitch.
That's just rough, dude.
That was funny.
Fuck, it's been about an hour. Ryan, you want to close this bitch out?
Rem's got his last one.
Do you want to save that to where we can see reactions?
That's
just
fine.
save
Or just say it?
All right.
Save
No.
it.
Save it. So we're gonna save Rem's story for the next podcast. So
Cliffhanger.
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 Hashtag, I probably shouldn't share it, but I'm going to share it because it's funny as fuck.
Funny as fuck. Anyway, thanks for listening to our first ever Pisscast.
If you did.
If you did. Yeah, if you made it this far, congratulations. You just wasted a fucking hour of your lifetime listening to the ramblings.
I don't know. Maybe
of-
more than an hour.
More than an hour, possibly. There's probably a lot of fuck ups in this podcast, but anyway.
It's a podcast. Fuck off.
Oh, right. It's our first podcast.
Fuck
you know,
these bitches.
shut the fuck up if you're trying to judge us. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. We will see you guys on the next podcast, or on the next Pisscast.
Or as
Piss
Ryan would
cat!
say, on the flip side.
on the flip side.
Piss
All
cat!
right. We'll see
Yo!
Pisscast.
Fuck you.